So as that November air turns colder and you see frost out on the grass in the morning, it reminds me of one of my favorite things, and no, that's not cheesecake. It's sitting there with a nice warm cup of tea at my breakfast table, looking out in my yard, just having some quiet moments in the morning before the craziness of the day begins, and a chance to maybe read a magazine, or more often now I find I'm actually reading Twitter and picking up some of the headlines that come that way. But I have been a tea drinker for many years. I love tea. I love lots of varieties of tea. I do find that tea drinkers are often overlooked. When I go to conferences or meetings, there'll be all sorts of coffee pots lined up, and sometimes you'll see that hot water urn. Unfortunately, many times it's the one that had coffee in it the day before, which kind of ruins the tea taste. But I judge the quality of a conference now by whether or not they remember to put out a separate hot water urn or pot for we tea drinkers, and by the variety of teas that they lay out there. It was a colleague in Howard County who first introduced me to loose tea and the wonderful flavors and possibilities that are there. And we're very fortunate here in Frederick. We have several wonderful stores that offer loose teas, Voila on Market Street, and one of the tea stores on Chabreau where you can find lots of varieties. At this time of year, a pumpkin spice tea is always very welcome on those frosty November mornings. There are special blends for the holidays. Many times, though, I like to just go right back to the traditional black teas like Assam and Irish breakfast to wake me up in the morning and get me going. So if you haven't tried tea, I would strongly encourage you to. If nothing else, just for the pure comfort of wrapping your fingers around that nice warm mug and finding those few quiet moments for yourself before whatever craziness comes your way in your day begins.